What's it like for you watching the name come across the screen?
I mean, like, it's always exciting, getting to see, like, just our name pop up. I know, like, when in 2021, when we had, like, the shortened year and we didn't see our name popped up, like, that still sticks with, like, me and Fody specifically, but, like, that feeling, you know, that's not always guaranteed, and knowing that, like, all the hard work that we poured in this year, like, it's paying off, and you get to, like, go to that postseason means a lot. Even, you know, after experiencing it 4 times now, like, it still means a lot for us.
I mean, every year you guys talk about you want to do something like no Marquette team has ever done. But what does that look like for you this tournament?
I think just pushing past, you know, getting to a Sweet 16 and then making it, you know, even further, going to that Elite Eight like no Marquette team has ever done. And it's always, you know, how can we, you know, make history and leave our mark, especially like in my final year. It's like, how can I leave my mark, you know, at this point?
You have you're such a senior-laden team. You got so many seniors that this is their last chance. What would it mean for you to help them make a deep run like you just talked about?
Yeah, like, I mean, all the years that we've spent together, and like how much closer we've gotten, how much better we've gotten over the years, like, it means a lot to us to, you know, go out on a high, knowing that we left it all out on the court, and being able to, like, say that we reached new heights no one else ever has, like, would be really special for all of us.
Again, you guys have played a brutally difficult non-con. You've seen a lot of teams. Just how do you think like those experiences are going to pay off now down in the postseason?
I think it'll just help us like understand what to expect from, you know, these really good teams, having played them before, and especially, you know, now at this point in the season we're a lot more established. We're a lot better than we were at the beginning of the year, which I think makes us, you know, scarier, you know, when we play those high caliber teams like we did.
As a player, how do you prepare for a team that you've never played for?
Yeah. So our coaches do a good job because they prepare us pretty well, you know, trying to get familiar with different players, watching a lot of film, you know, practicing what they might run and throw at us. Just takes a lot of focus and, like, you know, dedication, commitment to just, you know, try and learn these teams that you're really unfamiliar with. And I think that's what makes the tournament fun too, honestly, is like you get to go out and you see new type of competition that you're not used to playing. And so then it's, you know, you don't have anything to worry or stress about because it's the same thing. Like, they don't know as much about us as, like, the same thing for them, or for us to them. So that makes it, like, interesting and fun.
Have you have you ever been to the state of Utah?
I was going to ask the same thing.
I actually haven't, I don't think. Closest I've been is Phoenix, Arizona, so I'm excited. I'm excited because we were all, like, wondering, like, if we were going to go back to somewhere like we'd been before, or someone we played, perchance, but, like, we were happy because it's Utah and, like, I don't think anyone really on our team's been there, but, like, it's going to be a new experience and we're going to have fun there regardless of, like, what happens.
I thought it was funny when you guys were cheering when you found out you weren't going to Purdue for the first time ever, it feels.
Yeah, no, we were happy about that.
I know you talked about, you know, team goals. Do you have anything, like, this is your last run, do you have anything, like, you personally you want to accomplish or, like, check off the box?
Check off a box. I mean, I think it's more just, like, focusing on, you know, going out on a good high note, like a happy ending, as happy as it can get. Just, you know, leaving it all out there and putting forth my best effort, knowing that, like, you know, no matter what happens in this last run, like, knowing I gave it my all, so that, you know, I can be proud of how I was able to contribute.
What do you like about the way the team is playing right now? You guys made it to the Big East Championship game, didn't get the result you wanted, but what do you like about the way your team's playing?
I think we're playing, like, super gritty and, like, aggressive. I feel like we're, you know, chasing down any and every ball that we can, and we're playing together as a unit right now, which is what we need to go into this tournament and to have, like, a successful run. We need to play it as one together. So seeing us, like, being more intentional with, like, how we're playing and what we're doing on the court has really made a difference. And, you know, just keeping up that intensity is going to be the difference maker for this tournament.
In order to get to the championship, you guys took down another team, and you did it just without Hattie. I know she played on Sunday, but if the ankle's not like 100%, just like being able to get wins without someone like her, just what does that show about your team in terms of like a confidence boost?
I mean, it shows the depth that we have because Morgan played amazing when she got her chance to start. And so I think, you know, like, when we have, you know, someone go down with an injury or whatever it might be, like, we all trust the girls who are sitting on the bench waiting for their chance to go play and that they'll step up and they'll do the job. And that's what I love about this team is like the people that like not everyone gets to see play every day, like they have talent, they're special. And so knowing that, like you never worry about anybody, you know, going in and not doing their job. Like I'm confident in everyone who goes in and has to, you know, maybe play a new role that they're not the most comfortable with. And, you know, we play together all the time in practice. So I think that also builds up people's confidence is, you know, that if they're seeing, you know, the success in practice, like that's going to translate into games. And like anybody who's gotten a chance, like Natalie's another example, like they've had really good games and are having really good careers. And it's going to be exciting to see, you know, after a lot of our like core starting group graduates, seeing those girls like really step up next year.
I've talked to some other players on the team about just like aspirations beyond Marquette, and like some people have dreams to like go pro in volleyball. With all like the different new leagues. Is that something that's like piqued your interest recently, or?
It's been cool to look at because there is more opportunities to play. Like I think it's awesome because the sport is growing, and I think that's huge. Just like being an advocate for women's sports, like whether or not I decide to like go on and play, like I'm always going to be, you know, advocating for it because I think it's important that we like that athletes, especially volleyball, because it's such a growing sport. Like we all should have the chance, you know, like a lot of men's sports to be able to go play professionally. Of course, like on a livable salary and like, you know, with all that stuff. Like that's important. I think it's